Welcome to Airstream Wheeler. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, click that notification bell. It really helps our channel. What you doing?
Currently reinstalling the VIAIR in this truck. This compressor was in the other truck, installed up in the wheel well, which was okay but hard to maintain. In this truck, I'm going to install it on the side of the bed, beside the slider, essentially here. So I'm just getting all the wires straight to then screw it in.
Connecting it to the battery under the hood?
Yes. Yep. I'm removing the onboard air from the wheel well in front of the truck. On switch and gauge were visible in the bed of the truck, but everything else was hidden out of sight from the wheel well. This was a good location for a stealth install, but I could see that the road salt was already starting to corrode it, and the maintenance of, like filter replacement, was difficult. I used an 80-20 frame to mount the compressors up in the wheel well. I've reinstalled the VIAIR in the newer truck. Wanted to solve a couple things. I had loud vibration in the other truck. In this one I've added some sound deadening, so I'm hoping it helps. It's mounted to a piece of diamond plate, and that diamond plate's mounted to the back of the truck. This new installation of the VIAIR was done with a couple things in mind. Everything is mounted to a piece of aluminum, and then that is mounted to the wall. I put the tank on a piece of aluminum C-channel down here, and that allows all the wiring to be tucked up and hidden, zip tied back. Pretty much any extra wiring is down there. It'll only take 3 screws to remove it, so I can pop out the 3 screws, pull it out, and do any kind of work that I need to do. Also, my air filters that are on the end of either compressor are exposed now. Before they were up, way up in the fender, and almost impossible to reach. This allows me to tighten connections if anything develops a leak, and it's all exposed but underneath the bed cover, and then further underneath the rail, so even if the bed cover leaks a little, everything should be out of the weather. Now these are okay out in the weather, but they will, you know, degrade faster, metal rusts. The compressor feet are mounted through here with rubber grommets to minimize vibration, and then it's impossible to see, but on the back side of the tank, down in here, it's mounted with Dynamat to mitigate vibration. Previous version also didn't have good access to the pressure blow off and drain, so that I had possibly condensation that would build up in the last installation. In this installation, I should have good drainage, so I don't have condensation building up in the tank. Power forward is drawn from the positive terminal of the battery, and then runs back through a fusible link, and then I've tucked the wire going all the way back, eventually down to the frame rail, and then up into the bed.
We took it out of the other truck in May, and we need some neatening up and some tweaking, but I've been really waiting for this to happen so that we can air up Dreamboat's airbags. I bought the VIAIR so I would have self-sufficiency on the road for airing up Dreamboat or my tires or pretty much anything else that I need. One of my pet peeves is pulling into a place when I need air and not being able to fill my tire or my airbag because the units at gas stations are unreliable.
I think it's an improvement based on how I had it before. It'll be easier to service as well. It was out of sight in the other truck, which was good, but it was also hard to get to because it was buried up in the wheel well.